Every sport has its untouchables. Jordan's perfect 6-0 finals record bolts 9.58 Gretzky's 1,000-point gap. But tennis is built on eras of impossible dominance, stats so ridiculous they almost sound made up. These are the tennis records that will never be broken. Probably. Let's start with a number that barely makes sense. 16,950 ATP ranking points. That's Novak Djokovic in 2015, a season where he basically owned tennis. He won 3 of the 4 Grand Slams, reached the final in the 4th, and racked up 6 Masters titles along the way. To beat that, you need to win every major, most Masters, and probably the ATP finals all in one season. The ranking system itself now makes it mathematically near impossible. So unless someone plays 2 seasons at once, Novak's mark is safe. Now let's talk about dominance that borders on absurd. Rafael Nadal on clay, 112 wins and 4 losses at Roland Garros, 14 French Open titles, 14 finals, 14 wins. Add in an 81-match clay win streak and you start to realise this isn't a record, it's a law of nature. No other player has ever owned a surface like Nadal owned clay. He didn't just win, he destroyed. For someone to match that, they'd have to win every French Open from now until 2040. Good luck with that. Federer's elegance hid a streak of pure ruthlessness. From 2004 to 2008, he was world number 1 for 237 straight weeks. That's 4 years and 7 months without a single week off the throne. Djokovic might have more total weeks at number 1, but nobody's held it consecutively for that long. It's almost impossible in today's era of injuries, load management, and deeper competition. 4 years at the top, uninterrupted, that's dominance on autopilot. Some records exist because nobody wants to break them. Wimbledon 2010. John Isner vs Nicolas Mahut. 11 hours and 5 minutes, 183 games. The final set, 70-68. It spanned 3 days, broke every stat tracker in existence, and left both players completely shattered. It obviously broke the ace record. When it finally ended, they literally built a plaque beside the court. The kicker. The record can't even be broken. The rules changed. Final set tiebreaks are mandatory now, so unless we go back in time, this one's locked forever. Some players set records with trophies. Nick Kyrgios did it with fines. Over $540,000 US in penalties for code violations, outbursts, and general chaos. That's more than double the next closest player. It's the kind of record that's both legendary and expensive. $500,000 in fines. That's one way to leave your mark. The Master. The toughest tournaments outside the slams. 9 of them across every surface, every condition, all year long. Only one man has won all 9, and he didn't just do it once. He did it twice. That's Novak Djokovic, the ultimate all-surface chameleon. With today's packed schedule and players skipping events for longevity, it's hard enough to win 5 of them, winning all 9 twice. That's a record built on a decade of perfection. French Open 1989. Michael Chang, just 17 years and 110 days old, beat Lendl and Edberg to win the title. That was a different era, lighter rackets, slower bowls, shorter careers. Today, the tour is brutal, physical, tactical, mental. Even Carlos Alcaraz, the most gifted teen since Nadal, didn't win a slam until 19. Unless another generational prodigy comes through and the stars align perfectly, Chang's record is safe in the history books. God save the king. For all the trophies Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic have collected, none of them have done this. 2 Olympic single golds. Andy Murray, London 2012 and Rio 2016. He did it on home soil and then defended it against the best in the world. And considering the Olympics happen once every 4 years, the opportunity is tiny. Alcaraz came close in Paris, but this one remains uniquely Murray's, the ultimate for your country story. And then there's the big one, 24 Grand Slam titles, the most in men's tennis history. But here's where it gets interesting. I actually don't think that this one will last forever, because Carlos Alcaraz might be coming for it. At 22, he's already won 6 slams in just 3 years. If he keeps that pace until age 35, he'll be in the conversation. Durability will decide everything, but if anyone can challenge Novak's 24, it's the kid who beat him at Wimbledon. Finally, the stat that sums up Djokovic's whole career. 80 Masters semi-finals, 60 finals, and 40 titles. No one else even comes close. To hit those numbers, you'd have to make the semi-finals of almost every Masters event for a decade straight. It's not just dominance, it's relentless consistency. He's not the best by accident, he's the best because he never takes a week off. Records tell the story of tennis better than any highlight ever could. Some of these numbers might stand forever, others will fall one day, maybe sooner than we think. But they all remind us of one thing: greatness leaves